Hi, my name is Jeff, and I just want to take you through a quick walkthrough of our mobile marketing app that we have put together. I truly feel it's the most comprehensive thing that's anywhere on the market, whether you're going to see it in a affiliate forum or outside a forum or what have you. I think it's truly the most amazing communication system that's ever been built between clients, restaurants, retail shops, what have you, and their customers, and it's got all kinds of wonderful facets to it. And it really combines all the best of everything that's out there right now. It combines the mobile loyalty cards. It combines text marketing, email marketing, deals and couponing, social broadcasting, where this helps facilitate. For instance, in this case, Joe's Pizzeria. It helps him get his customers promoting and endorsing his business for him on Facebook and Twitter, and reviews, as big as reviews are, review gathering, review displaying, all kinds of really incredible features that this program has. And I'm actually in the Firefox responsive developer kind of view, so you can see exactly what it would look like on a phone. And I'm going to go ahead and move this up because I want to show you what happens on the social side as activity takes place within the mobile app. And what you're looking at right now, this Jeff Ribbits, this was what would be an actual consumer's personal Facebook page. So this would be one of Joe's Pizza's customers. This is what happens on their Facebook page when they activity happens over on the mobile app. Over here, this is just a quick setup of a Facebook page. It would be the business page for, let's say, Joe's Pizza, even though it says Big Ribbits. And this is what happens on the business's Twitter page. Just like it says Joe, pretend this is Joe's Ribbits, Joe's Pizzeria's, business page. But you just got this set up now in order to be able to demo this for you. So obviously what would happen is, somebody would walk into Joe's Pizza and there'd be a little table tent card or, a flyer or, little business card, whatever it is that Joe decides he wants to start promoting his app. And then it actually really grows quickly virally. And we have really some great, 4 months of demoing this to show that it works. And I think you guys are really going to like this. So we're going to go ahead and start with what would happen with somebody goes and scans a QR code, or they just go to a simple web address. Like I usually set up a specific domain for this. For instance, Schmack Club's one of my clients, and somebody goes to the Schmack Club on their phone or on their computer, and they get taken to a registration page. So I'm going to go show you what this looks like. So this is where they land, and they'd click on the login, and the first thing they'd have to click on, obviously, is the register button. Now, this is filled in because it's they save some of your old material on the desktop, but wouldn't be like that on a mobile phone. They'd see blank pages as they came in here. So I'm going to go ahead and just join this real quick. Password. And one of the things I really want to point out here is that every single thing I'm going to show you on this app, and you'll see more of this when I get to, because there's really 3 parts to this that I'm going to show you. We're going to make 3 different videos. The first one I'm about to show you now is from the consumer's perspective, what their experience is with the app. And then the next video I'm going to make is what your client's backside office looks like, how they set up the app, the changes they can make. But every single thing I'm going to show you is customizable. For instance, on this page, you can have the mobile phone number as something you ask for. You can leave it so it's required. You can make it so it's not required. You can add different fields to this, as many as you want, if you want to gather other kind of information from them. But all of that can be added. So I'm going to go ahead and click the text box. Now, the email is supported. MailChimp, iContact, Constant Contact. All of these are plug and play with this app, but we make the little text one to, we want to make sure we're TCPA compliant with all their newest rules and regulations. So anyway, what will happen is, as soon as somebody goes ahead and clicks the register button here, they'll immediately get a text back that just says, reply Y if you want to continue to get deals and rewards and stuff like that on their mobile phone. And that little knock you just heard is me getting it on my phone, because that actually was my mobile phone number. So they'll instantly get a little message that says reply Y to receive deal, news, and more from Joe's Pizza. Also, they'll get an email from whatever the email client is that wants them to join a list. It says click and to join this. So let's just kind of walk you through the different parts of this. We're going to have a rewards bin. And there's not going to be any rewards here now, but this is where, as consumers earn rewards from punch carding or from games, which I'll show you, or from social rewards, where those rewards will be stored. This is an actual punch card. Now you can have one punch card, you can have 10 punch cards, as many as you want. I'm just going to make this simple for right now and just show one punch card. And I'll go back and do each one of these things in particular and walk you through. This is the deals. This is where you'd have a daily deal or a weekly deal or a monthly deal or some sort of special or thing like that that a business wants to run. Coupons, things like that. This is a social reward where we're basically bribing our customers. Joe's bribing his customers to promote his club on Facebook for him, or if they have some sort of band coming to play, or again another special event, he can put a social reward on the app very quickly and easily at any time he wants, and that gets his customers again promoting his business for him on Facebook. This is the reviews where we import reviews from Yelp and Foursquare. And again, that's all optional. If they have bad reviews on Yelp but good ones on Foursquare, they can leave the Yelp ones blank. This is probably the least I don't know, effective part of this app of the reviews, but it seems to be the things that businesses love, business owners love the most, because if they've got good reviews and they worked really hard to build their business, they like that to be right at the front where people can see. This is where business details would be. Joe's Pizza, one button to call us, Facebook, Twitter, all that good stuff. And then one thing I want to show you down here is the My Profile. And what this is just the actual consumer's user profile. And so the thing I want to point out here is if you look, you'll see there's no name, there's no birth date, there's no gender, any kind of information like that right now. So one of the things that we do as we promote the app is we make this big on the print material, and we make sure that if you've got a waitress or somebody, cashier, whoever it is that's doing as people are checking out, that we tell the consumers, hey, listen, when you go to do your punch card the first time, before you punch your card, what you want to do is enable the Facebook feature. Now, if you enable the Facebook feature, what we're going to do is give you your last punch free. And again, this is an optional thing that businesses can do. They can make the Facebook thing live or not live. So I won't keep harping on that, but I'll just let you know that every single thing you see in this app, the client, Joe's Pizza, whoever your client is, can make it live or make it not live. They can have parts of this. They can do everything except for the deals or everything except for the business details. All of this is customizable very simply. But let me actually walk you through the experience. So let's go to the punch card part. And we want to enable the Facebook so that we get our last punch free. So we're going to go ahead and click Enable. And as soon as we do that, a little button will come up and say, OK, you're enabled. And then we're going to go to the punch card. So we're going to go to the punch card. Now what happens is they would hand this to the waitress, the cashier, whoever is doing the actual punching. When they go to click punch, and again, this usually isn't there, but would enter in whatever the security code is. Now again, the security code can change by the day. It can always be the same. It could be something they customize. It could be random. I'll explain all that on the other side, but let me just show you the user interface. So we're going to go ahead and enter 111, which for today is the actual punch card code. We click Enter, and it'll say your punch was successful. Now, here's a really cool facet to this. The first time, and again, this is optional, the first time that somebody goes and uses the app, we can ask them a little survey. This is a review survey. If they fill out the review survey, this is another thing we tell them, we give them an extra punch. Now, we only ever ask them this one time. We'll never ask that same consumer, the same customer, the same thing to do another review. It only happens the first time they ever use the system. But here's what happens. If they go and leave a review, let's say best pizza I ever had for sure. What will happen is we can set, as a client, a threshold. And the threshold, let's say that we want every review that's rated 4 stars or better to post on our Facebook page. So the customer comes in, we're enticing them to leave a review, but if they leave a review, we give them an extra punch. Now, when they hit submit, a couple things are going to happen here. The number one thing that's going to happen is they're going to get their punch for buying the pizza. They're going to get their one-time free punch. Again, only ever happens once, for leaving a review. Now, over on the business's Facebook page, they're going to get a little thing here that says, we just received a 5 out of 5 star rating. And whatever the person actually entered into the comments field, like we just did, best pizza I ever had for sure, that's going to post on that business's Facebook page. It also, although Twitter's usually a little bit slower for some reason, it'll also, it's okay, we'll get back to that one. We'll go back and check it. It'll also post on the Twitter page as well. So now, for the customer that is punching the card, they're actually going to put a little thing on their Facebook timeline that says, I just punched for rewards at Joe's Pizza. Now, this is what's really separates this from everything out there that's on the market, makes this incredible, is because now every time one of your customers comes in and punches, they're broadcasting for you on their social media page that they just punched for a reward at your place of establishment. And then what will happen is if somebody clicks on this, and I'll just open it in a new tab, somebody clicks on this, they get taken to the sign up page, and this is just in a demo. We actually have a different web page that has a sign up form over here, and over on the right it shows an iPhone with a picture of the app and all that. But just for demo purposes, you get the idea. That will they're a direct link right to a sign up page for all of this person's friends. So they say, hey, Joe's Pizza, I go to Joe's Pizza all the time too. How do I get a reward? And they click on it, and it automatically works to promote Joe's Pizza and their reward club to be able to bring other new people involved. So let's go ahead and keep punching. Now, one of the cool things about the punch thing is that you can limit it so they only get one punch a day, or 2 punches a day, or whatever the case is. You set all of those parameters up. Again, every single thing is customizable. We'll get, I said that's the last time I'll say it, but we'll get to it on the backside. But let's just go through the process here real quick. And one other thing I want to show you before we punch anymore is if you now go down and you look at the profile of that particular consumer, you'll see that before there was no name, there was no birth date, there was no mail. I just realized I probably didn't set up a zip code on my Facebook account. But what you'll notice is that now we've imported all of that customer's personal information from Facebook. So now we're collecting this. And the reason this is important is because on the backside, we can send out text that are, let's say, birthday exclusive. So for the month of December, when December comes, the beginning of December, we can go in and easily filter all the people that are with 2 buttons, filter everybody that are, were born in December and send them out a birthday text for the month. Or we could have, let's say we're going to have a ladies' night. Let's say it's a nightclub or something like that. We just wanted to send out a text to all the girls to let them know, or a special deal for all the girls. We can make it specific according to our clients' demographics. Before that information wasn't there. As soon as they enable the Facebook punch, we've collected and brought all of that in, and it filters through our text and email clubs. So now let's go back to the punch card. And by the way, the punch card, when you're looking at this punch, this can also be like a check-in. This button can say check-in. So if you want to just have like a check-in stand or something like that, people stopping by your store, that can be, do the same sort of thing. So let's go ahead and just punch this a couple extra times. And again, this usually isn't there. 111. We only have to do this one more time because what we told them is if they enable Facebook and they show their punches, that and that's going to be the more recent one that'll show up there in a second. Hold on a second. And we only actually post to Facebook once a day too, but just kind of like we only ask them for a reward one time. We only post to Facebook one time a day. So we posted. We only had one button left to go because we got a free one from using Facebook, posting to Facebook. So now a little thing comes up, says pops. It says, "Congratulations, you have earned a reward." So here we are in our rewards bin. And where this has taken us is over to our punch card, over to the rewards. We click on it, and it says get 1 free large pizza. That's what we got. So now when we're ready to redeem that reward, and one of the things that, I've done a lot with texting. I've built some big text clubs, and I've, got some customers that have, down here in Myrtle Beach that have 1,300 people in a text club. Now, one of the problems with the text club is you send them something free, or any kind of thing like that, and sometimes it's easy to game the system, especially if you're at a bar or something, because you go around, you get a text back that says, I got a free drink, but you go to one side of the bar, get your free drink, and if they don't have a thing where they're deleting it from your phone, you go back over to the other side of the bar to another bartender, get another free drink. Well, this eliminates the gaming the system part, because what will happen is this will bring up the redemption page. It'll say get 1 free large pizza, and as soon as that customer, so they'll show this to the waitress or the cashier, whoever it is, and as soon as they click that redeem button, a 5-minute timer starts counting down, and as soon as that 5 minutes is up, that reward disappears from the reward bin. And we'll go back and I'll show you that in a second. So there's no way to game the system. The customer will use it one time and that'll be it. So that's the punch card. And again, you can have multiple punch cards. And I just wanted to see, because I believe that, yeah, okay. So that goes, and actually that shows the most recent one. So we kind of write right over, so we're not, because here's what happens is sometimes, you may have like a special punch card for one night where you have buy, 6 beers and you get one free or some kind of thing like that. We don't want to litter people's things, so we repunch it, but we're not littering their wall with stuff because otherwise people might opt out of the Facebook thing. So we want to be able to keep broadcasting the message each time, but without littering everything. So anyway, that's how that works. It's really non-intrusive, and again, you've got a way to actually get more. I mean, think what happens with a normal punch card. People walk into your business, yeah, you're building loyalty, but they lose the card. You got a girl that works at the counter that just punches the same card 3 or 4 times. With this, that's impossible. I mean, you can set it up so they get the one punch a day. They can never lose it. It's always on their phone. Every time they come in and punch, they're advertising, promoting your business for you, and nothing else like that exists out there in the market that I've seen anyway. So let's move on to the next thing. Here's the deals. These are just simple deals that you can make them time sensitive. People can come in, fill a table, free booth. They can look at it, get a free appetizer anytime Tuesday to Friday. A lot of my customers are, kind of pubs, bars, and stuff like that. So they, sometimes they've got a Sam Adams keg to kill or something like that. So they'll do couple kegs they want to get rid of that are seasonal, $1 Sam Adams drafts all week, so they can come in and use those daily deals. And these are deals that are so simple for your clients to go in and add. It's really just 2 lines. They go in and they enter in on one line, they enter in the text for what they want. So the $1 Sam Adams, yada, yada, yada. And then all they do is hit the start and enter dates on the calendar, much like you would do if you were looking for like a hot wire trip or something like that. Very simple. Next part of this that I'd like to show you is the social review. Oh, by the way, one other thing I did want to point out is that all the reviews that come in, and I'm going to go ahead and go down here to Big Rivets, all the reviews that come in, as they come in, the business owner, it can be set up so that they get a copy of each one of those reviews. So this was the review we left, if you remember. So number 1, it posted to our Facebook page. Number 2 is it goes and gives the business owner what the star rating was, the best pizza I ever had for sure. And this is important because the reviews that come in as number like 1 star, 2 stars, they're not going to post to the Facebook page. Now we collect all of those reviews on the back. They're easily, owner can easily log in, see all the reviews that are left, but he also gets an email for each one. So if you've got somebody that came in and you're off site from your business and somebody left a 1 star, 1 star, 1 star, and they wrote this really bad thing about one of your, the employees swearing at them or some kind of thing like that, they get an immediate response and feedback to that, and so that they can go and then address the issue, make sure they don't lose the customer. And make contact with that customer because you've got all the customers' information. You know who left the review. It's not an anonymous review. You can actually make and try to kind of heal the wounds there. So anyway, the other thing I wanted to show you is when somebody earns a reward on that business's Facebook page, it's going to let every time somebody earns a reward, it's going to say, hey, reward earned, get 1 free large pizza. Normally this would just say 1 free large pizza. The get would be up on the other line. But anyway, important thing is that every time somebody leaves a review, every time a reward is earned, not every time somebody punches, that would be too much. Again, that's going out on that business's Facebook page, helping again to promote the whole idea. And again, over here on the Twitter, same thing's going to happen. Reward earned 5 minutes ago. They got 1 free large pizza. So everything's happening for you on Twitter. Everything's happening on Facebook. It's all put in auto. It's all happening automatically without the business owner having to take any part in it whatsoever. So the next thing is one of the coolest features that I think that all is involved in this. And this is what we call the social rewards. And this is where we really can help where we really get our customers, or Joe's Pizza gets his customers, broadcasting, promoting his business for him. Now, one of the big things I always recommend highly to my clients is that they actually have some kind of join reward. So in this case, and for some businesses maybe an appetizer is too much. Down here in South Carolina, you can give away a free draft or well drink or something. So I'll just have something that says, I just joined Joe's Pizza's Loyalty Reward Club and got a free appetizer. Get yours by clicking, joining, and sharing this link. And then the reward is 1 free appetizer. So again, we go back over to the reward section, and we can see, 5 minutes hasn't been up yet. Okay, it will be in a minute. So we go to the social rewards, and we go to the share. Let's share this on Facebook. We choose to share it on Facebook. It's very simple because we've already enabled Facebook for this app. So as soon as we share it, it's 1 button. We don't even have to log back in. It's just, congratulations, you've earned a reward. And so now we go to the rewards bin, and you can see that the free pizza is gone because the 5 minutes is up or close enough. Now we have the free appetizer for sharing. Now, over on that customer's personal Facebook page, what you're going to see is the Facebook post that we just did. Hey, I just joined Joe's Pizza Loyalty Reward Club and got a free appetizer. Get yours by clicking, joining, and sharing this link. This is what makes this so powerful. It's because, birds of a feather, especially locally, flock together. All right. So now it's me broadcasting to my friends and family and closest Facebook. It used to be this would go out to 300. If I had 338 fans, it'd go out friends, it'd go out to 338. Now it goes out to the ones that I have the most interaction with, and it shows up on a percentage. But the point is it's still showing up. So this isn't like a blank. This isn't like a Facebook ad over here for Joe's Pizza that's running up and down this column. This is somebody that's getting this message from a friend or somebody close that they're with, do a lot of interaction with on Facebook, promoting this rewards program. So now that person clicks, they want to join. They just simply click. They go to the join page. And again, normally you'd see a web form. It looks a little bit different. But even so, from a tablet or a phone, this is what you'd see. And they'd click the login, and they'd go through the registration process, and they'd join the program. And that's how this thing grows so fast. We literally have had, I'll give you a good example down here. It's a real life example. A company by the name of Tongi's Schmack House. That's true. A couple of brothers started a little bar down here in Myrtle Beach, right outside of Myrtle Beach, across from Coastal Carolina University. They've been demoing this app for about 4 months. And they started with 2 Facebook posts, and they built over 900 reward customers because they're across from the college. And they just had down here the WMBF Best of the Grand Strand, which, those awards that the television stations give away for best burger, best pizza, yada, yada, yada. And for the last 6 years, 2 companies down here, Five Guys, in this place called River City Cafe with 8 locations and 100 employees have been first or second, one way or the other, for 6 straight years. Tongi's just crushed them for best burger. And it doesn't sound like a lot, but it brings a lot of people into the restaurant. They got a little news clip about themselves a couple weeks back. All because of this program, because they were able to go in and say, hey, go vote for best burger and earn a free beverage next time you come in. They couldn't say vote for them. They say vote for best burger. They take them to the voting page, and of course people would vote for them because they were the ones bringing them in, and they won by 80 votes, which was a lot, a ton. So it grows virally very quickly, and again, because you've got all your customers doing your promoting for you. Now the review section is what businesses owners really get a kick out of. You click on the review section, and what it's gonna do is import Yelp reviews, import Foursquare reviews, and again, it's customizable. So if somebody had bad Yelp reviews, but they had really positive Foursquare reviews, we'd only import the Foursquare. And again, you take a peek at it. It's very easy to hook that up and set all your clients up. And again, business details. The business details. And the profile is what the actual person's profile would be. And they can go in and change stuff. If they want to stop getting texts, they can easily go in, edit, or they don't want to get emails, they can easily go in and edit that. So they don't get any emails anymore. They can add zip codes. They can do all kinds of stuff like that. Normally the zip code's imported from Facebook, but I probably just didn't enter it in the account I set up there real quick. But anyway, that is the mobile app. And it's really very simple, but it does so much. I mean, you just think of the companies that are trying to run the punch cards or trying to do a weekly deal or a daily deal, and the interface on the backside, which is the next video I'll do for your client, is so easy to use. They can do all their text marketing. They just simply go on the back side, they go to SMS, they type in what their message is, they hit send, and everybody that's clicked the button to join the text club gets that text message. And what's great about that is a lot of times, you want to say so much, but you only have so many characters. Well, with text marketing, with this, it's much easier because you just send a text, say, hey, we've got a great new social reward. Earn a free pizza by going and sharing the social reward. And then they get that, and they go to the social reward on their app, and they go in and they share it. Now, by the way, the social reward, because I already shared it, it's gone. So this isn't something that I can get a free pizza or appetizer day after day after day. So all of this is very easily kept. On the backside, all the analytics are stored. The analytics for how many punches, how many have been redeemed, who your customers are, what their demographics are. And again, we'll get into that. But one more quick thing I want to show you that comes with this is if you got a business that likes to do some fun stuff. Now, this is Joe's Pizza. This is all part of the app that the business gets, because they can have what we call a spin-to-win game. We call them loyalty games. We're getting ready to add a couple others, like a scratch-off and something like that. But the spin-to-win is the first one. And all of the win percentages and what the prizes are and all that can be easy. But here's how it works. somebody would come into the business. Let's say they have Spin to Win Sunday or some kind of Spin to Win Tuesday, whatever it is. They come in, they scan a QR code, or they go to the whatever the URL is, and they can go in. Now I've got this set so I can get unlimited spins, so I can show you how it works. But you'd probably have it so they just spin it once a day, or once during an event, or whatever the case is. So they go in, press spin, little spin thing comes up on their phone, and I've got this set right now so 80% of the time it wins. So this says, okay, hey, you've won a free order of breadstick. And so you can click redeem now, and the same thing happens. The 5-minute counter comes or something. But let's go ahead and hold on. Oh. Oh, I'm not going to be able to get back there now. Hold on one second. Well, I probably... Okay, here we go. So go ahead and press spin to press spin. They spin another one. And you've won 15% off the tab. 15% off the tab. So it's randomized, but it all, you on the back side, you can easily change. Let's say you wanted to give away, you had a big event. Now, sorry, you did not win. Please try again. Say you had a really big event. You wanted to give away one big prize. One of my customers down this area just gave away a big, I forget, it wasn't Call of Duty, but one of the big Xbox games that came out, and they gave away one Xbox, one PlayStation, one copy of each game. So obviously you don't want that spin coming up time and time again, so you can set it up so that only one out of like 200 spins doesn't give away that game. And it's very easy to do on the backside. So anyway, those are just some of the cool features of this app. There's a couple other things that we've got, but I wanted to show you the main ones and tell you that I don't think there's ever been anything else quite like this. I think this is the next level for loyalty rewards and all of that. And I wanted to make this quick, but I'm going to do the next video will be the actual interface on the back that your client would use in order to, how they set all this up. And then the admin part for what you would do as a consultant or marketer, and how you'd be able to set up your clients and like forth and like forth. So I hope I explained myself pretty well. I appreciate you taking the time to watch it, and hopefully you'll jump aboard. Thanks.